Okay, so I'm back with Equestria at War because I can't get enough of this because I don't know why, but I found a mod that replaces the Dread League, the like the Necromancers, with the Bread League. I don't know what this is. It just sounded funny, just replacing the Necromancers with bread. Why is there four? Wait, what the? End of harmony, fall of the. What the? Why? Okay, what? Huh? So are these all the same? What's happened here? Yeah, that's the same. That appears to be the same. This one appears to be the... I was about to say it appears to be the same, but I don't know what's happened to Chrysalis. That's not her usual portrait. I'm so confused. And what's this one? Okay, this is the Bread League. The Muffin Anarchy. What? What? Oh, what is with the colors? Oh, what's with the colors? Oh, I hate these colors. Why are all the colors different? The Cake Union. Pastry Empire. What? Okay, let's just... I don't know, why is the portrait for Chrysalis this? I'm so confused. What is this? Looks like I'm looking into a bag of Skittles. Okay, let's just play the Bread League. The Bread League has become little more than a corpse of a once great empire. The once prosperous land filled with endless fields of wheat has now become a cold wasteland characterized by endless revolution and violence. What? The Bread League experienced a short period of peace under the Bread King's rule, but after his untimely death, the Muffins, the League's elite class, took over the League, and to this day rule in a manner similar to a crime syndicate. The de facto leader of Muffins, Victory Crust, has become unpopular among the other Muffins. While most of the Muffins are in it for personal gain, he has seemingly gone too far by attempting to sell off territory to the Cake Union, the Bread Bank, the Economic Center. What am I reading? Okay, where was I? The Economic Center, the Bread Bank, the Economic Center of the League, and militant groups serving the Muffins have already mobilized to put an end to the victim. What? Unpopular leader. So let's see. We got the Republic, the Cornbreads, the Good Guys, and the Oligarchy. Oh, what is this focus tree? What is this? Fourth Night, Bread Scalibur? What? Third Night, Trade Out. What? Oh, this is a very okay. What is this? Long live the Queen for what? The Fire. Who is that? Is that? I can't tell. The image is too small. The Coop. Who is that? Who is that dude? Okay, I guess Kratos revealed. What's that military looking like? We got the Bread Hold Guards. We got the Bread Tank. We got the Clown Car. we got the clowns. Send in the clowns. Let's see. Bread Bank Security Force. Hey, what do these actually look like? What are these divisions looking like? Let's see. Bread Hold Guard. Okay, that's okay. That's an okay division. Clown Car. I don't know what I was expecting. Bread Bank Security. That's actually not that bad either. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. I might switch out the security force for... I might just switch out... I say these two just become Bread Hold Guards, and the Clown Car shall be our garrison force. Oh, what's that general's looking like? Who do we got? Let's see... Sure. We got a dog. All-knowing. What? Hold on. The Almighty Loaf. All-knowing. Reconnaissance plus 50. Beneath the skin, we are already one. Anime Girl. Plus 2 attack, minus 2 defense. Short and feeble, but quick to learn and packs a punch. Desert Fox. Okay, Desert Fox is actually decent. I'ma hire the Almighty Loaf. Then for our tanks, we'll get the desert font. This is cursed. How am I supposed to react to what I'm seeing? No man's bread. The good guys. What? Oh, what is this? The bells ring. Everyone in the Bread League loves bread, except from the leader of the Bread League. It's ironic, yet it's tragic. A man who hates bread leads a league worshipping the thing. Crazy. And now the hatred in his heart has bred hatred in the hearts of others. Recently he attempted to sell the land to the Cake Union, potentially for his own personal profit. The loyal citizens of the Bread League have stormed the palace to remove him from power. What? I'm confused. So, oh my god, Kevin the Muffin. What am I trying to do here? What is the goal here? I'm so confused. What? I'll do the war is over. No man's bread. Breadhold celebrations come to an end. Under the new leadership from the decentralized Muffin Council, the celebrations following the revolution have ended. Now the people of the League, specifically the citizens of Breadhold, must live with the consequences of that fateful day. The tyrannical lord of injustice and chaos has been deposed, but now the people live under a rule of a council of elites, who they know nothing about. Is this but tyranny in another form? Regardless, we must prepare for the future of the League. Focus on industry, focus on bread, focus on the army. Focus on bread! Oh, the bread bank. Whoa, what in the world? Okay, the bread bank. So yeast... Okay, so flour is gained based on the total of states we control. So the more land we have, the more... Oh yeah, because like we can grow more wheat, get more flour. Yeast... gained by investment, and then we can make bread with both the flour. Okay, should be good. For generations, the citizens of the Bread League have called themselves the good guys, even when they were engaging in some pretty questionable behavior. But after the King of Breadhold died, and his mysterious Prime Minister, the Lord of Chaos himself, took control, the title of good guy was thrown by the wayside, which... with him deposed, it was time for us to reclaim what we lost. The Bagel Barons have long sat in second place behind the Muffin class, and they seek to replace the corrupt Muffin leadership with a royal council of bagels. Why? A royal council of bagels, and to act as for the late Bread King, a just society returning to the practices of the old league. Through embracing tradition, they believe they can make the league good once more. The cornbread commoners. Why am I doing this? Why am I here? Okay. I can... Cornbread commoners have other ideas concerning how to fix the league and make it good. They seek to overthrow the hierarchy altogether, to create an equal society, not leading in any part on the caste system which has existed since the beginning of the league. They want to step forward into a future instead of back into the past. Let's just hope there isn't a revolution. So, do we want the bagels or the cornbread? I want the bagels. The feast. Okay, what is this? A feast of bread has begun in Breadhold. The people of bread chanted bread as bread was served to them. Banana bread, bagels, brochi, and breadsticks with a side of array. The Bread League's theme song, Never Gonna Take Your Bread, was played quietly in the background. The Muffins then announced their new plan for the Bread League. They would have elections. They would be a democracy. But as a precaution, only Muffins would be allowed to run for office. Let's see, if you choose this option, you may go down the unfinished path. Okay, I'll go down the Muffins alright then. An old man. The Muffins' silly plans for democracy left a bad taste in everyone's mouths. Well, it might have been the diet of exclusively bread and raw rye. Regardless, people did not like it, especially one very old guy. He stood up holding a baguette and started chanting, 5 Knights of Bread came to this tower. This league was born from their power, but when the dead came from the ground, they escaped without a sound. But time has changed. This day he ordained these knights return from hence they claim. Hear him out. This will be interesting. Get the event 5. Or gods arrest this man. What? Okay, let's see. So, bread for the bread god. Cornbread rises. The bagel coop. The new muffin order. Wait. The fuck? What the hell is Rosa doing here? What is this? We can bring back... I kind of want... Hold on. Okay, if I go down... Okay, I want to try and do the new muffin order. So I think... Arrest him? Yeah. The muffin order. The feast, while not executed perfectly, still led to the base cast scenario for the muffin elite. The people were skeptical, yet their submissiveness outpaced their rage. Only allowing muffins to run for president was a daring move, but one that was required. The cause of the muffins is vital, but without their guidance, this world would surely fade away. What? What? A spooky navy. Yellow summer. Oh my god. Rural Britannia. Actually, I want to do some industry focuses. Biccolini's next gamble. So we could take out a loan of 30 bread, but have to pay 50 back in the next few... You know what? I'm gambling. Yep, I'm taking out a loan of bread. Auto bake toggle. Whenever you have 25 flour and 10 yeast, you'll bake 5 bread. Yes, we need to increase yeast production, so I'll spend my bread on that. It doesn't even feel like I'm playing Hoi Fort. What is this? The Pastry Empire. Receive a new general. Sure. Infantry, armor... We need a wizard. What? Ooh. Plus 5% infantry attack. That is... Would that say defense? I don't know. Wasn't really reading. Oh, that's a Nether portal. I only just realized. You know, I'm gonna try and get, Rosa back in charge. Because normally, without the mod, that's who's in charge. And I feel like it'd be funny to get her back. What is this? Remove Muffin Anarchy. I need that. Oh yeah, I gotta do all my Mayos. 2 sides of one coin. The Muffins had won the Republic. The Muffins had won. The Republic was beginning to take shape. But in the shadows of Breadhold, some cornbreads, bagels, and muffins who were sympathetic of their cause had already begun scheming. They wanted the election to be a spectacle, a confusing event, a trigger for something more. In the months following this election, outrage would foster, and then this group would place their own ruler on the throne with promises of change. I need to go down... It actually doesn't matter. Let's protect the Muffin Republic. Yes, buy our bread. What in the world? Kuto enters the ring. Listen up, kids. I'm not actually that smart, but I'm not that good at politics either. But at least I'm not clinically insane. Seriously, the doctors came back to me, and the other muffins are qualified to be in a mental installation. This election is a joke. Half our politicians are high right now. This is absolute nonsense. For fuck's sake, I'm not even a candidate. They just pulled me. They just pulled me off the streets. I just went along with it. I didn't even want to try to get elected, but seeing the other options, I think I'll go to hell for dooming our nation if I didn't. So I have 3 campaign promises I might be able to accomplish. I don't know, lol. Making the economy acceptable. It's currently not. I don't like it. Free dental care. My advisors told me we don't have the budget free for healthcare, so this is the next best thing. But good lord, I promise you won't look British no more. 3. Actually, make bread. Despite being called the bread we actually import all the bread from the changelings. That's really odd to me. So I think that it would be smart to change that. I think in conclusion, God help us all if one of those if one of those yahoos get power, we're fucked. Yeah, I probably should actually decrease exports because I need to save up 50 bread for when we pay back our debts to Biccolini. I can't bother to read all that. You can pause and read it if you want. Ooh, murder? Let's see. Across the Bread Sea lies the great city of... Oh, it's this place. Yeah, this place. A city full of excitement, prosperity, and bread imported directly from our banks. However, our investors have recently reported a high-profile murder within the city. Trade Commissioner Dave Wheatsky was found dead in his office located in the Bread League embassy. How do you say that? Officials have promised to immediately investigate the matter and use all resources of state to apprehend the killer. However, some of the Bread League are skeptical of... I don't know how you say that, but part in this and demand the Bread League start their own secret investigation to matters of the island. We cannot do that. We can't do... We would be losing political power if I was to do that. So we have other problems right now. Maz calls for unity. Bread Marshal and war hero Douglas Mazoff... Douglas MacArthur. Okay. Has entered the ring of muffins, reaching for the throne formerly occupied by Viceroy Crust. As a critic of giving incompetent cornbreads the right to vote, his campaign was a surprise. Fellow generals Echo and Desert Fox have stood behind Mazartha in his decision to run. In return, he has promised them all other commission officers, important cabinet and council positions. The wretched criminal anarchy of the muffins will be replaced with a disciplined military order, a new order to restore the Bread League to its glory under the Bread King. Eternal peace will be achieved through eternal war. Other muffins worry about Mazartha. The original plan was to have this democracy distract the bagels and cornbreads while the corrupt society endures in the shadows. Mazartha being elected would surely lead to something far from the criminal paradise so many muffins desire. Our savior has come. You know what? I'm finding it really difficult to figure out what is happening. Gluten works. What is this? Regular bread is plain and boring. If we are to succeed, we need to produce new various types of bread and prepare production lines for magic-infused bread and cinnamon shards for future... What? Oh my god. What is this? Bake battle bread. Bake free bread. What? Monolithic bread. You can get magic bread. Once a new bread economy is done, we'll do our first election, which then I will do the purge. Oh yeah, who do we get? Who do we elect? Kuto. Let's see. Becomes leader of... Oh my god. Party. Your mom. Wait. Plus the 50 what? Yeah, I'll do this, dude. Don't know if that's a good decision or... Anyways, the purge. The bread oil salesman. A strange salesman has been going from town to town selling a mysterious product he calls bread oil. He claims it has mysterious healing properties and has offered to sell some of it to the Bread League. I want to buy it. I want to see what happens. I'm gonna do it. This is such a bad decision. Oh my god, the bread is cooking. In the world tension is in a civil war. Oh, I have to wait till that then. Okay, well, I don't want to read this one, A New Skyfall, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, what is this? A curious con man. It appears this bread oil salesman was nothing but a con man. He has been apprehended and has pled guilty to his crimes, though he has now made an interesting proposal. In return for his freedom, he offers to join the Bread League. and help con the enemies. Curious con man becomes a general. Oh wait, we can buy civs with bread. I knew saving up my bread was a good idea. I still need to save up. I need to keep over 50 because I don't know when Biccolini's gonna ask for his bread back after I took out a loan of 30 boxes. The competition. The gathering in Breadhold went perfectly, but only weeks later a new enemy has appeared. A plantation owner calls himself the Bread Man. Allegedly discovered a new way to produce bread, much more efficient than the process at the bread bank. This guy might be crazy, but regardless, it could end. Here's the thing though, would there be any way to, you know, take that bread making method and make our bread more efficient? I'm gonna do that, radioactive bread. Wait, what? Wait, that gains a research slot. Actually, I'm doing this one. Bread Man. The Bread Man. After doing some investigation, Breadian advisors were sent to a meeting held outside his farm in Halmstad. He appeared very competent, and the others attending the meeting were impressed. We'll see what he can do. Unlock decisions to spy on the Bread Man. We're just spying on this random dude who can make bread a little bit better than us. Add modern... Oh, actually, we do want that. We improve development, because modern society will get rid of quite a few down... Like, we get more production and whatnot. We do use 10% more supply, though. This might be the strangest game of Hoi 4 I've ever had. I mean, I've spent this whole time just baking bread. My military is pretty much non-existent. I've just been baking bread for the last hour. That's what I've been doing. Oh, Biccolini returns. We pay the bird. Okay. You can have our bread. I love how we can just trade bread for just becoming stable and political power. I love it. I love how the only thing holding this nation together is our collective love for bread. The double bread bar. Yesterday, the Bread Man introduced a new commodity to the market. He's calling it Double Bread Bar. Critics have already gone insane over how delicious this new snack is. The president in Breadhold, Bread League investors, and public sector bread bank officers are already concerned over how this will financially impact the lead. Without swift action, the political situation in Breadhold may unravel. No! Is it like bread? Within bread. Is that what it is? This Bread Man is insane. We need him. We need to get him on our side. Oh yeah, we need to do Embrace the Dead if we want to get better dead than bread. The Dread League reborn. we just bring back the Dread League. How do we do a civil war? I'm so confused. Supremacy. Wait, do we need these? Okay, let's do a civil war to flip to supremacist. That's what we do. So let's see. Do we have a... Yep, we have this dude. We need to get some more political power. Wait, what? Complete as the focus is the second night. I probably should have read that, but I didn't. What is this? Oh, we can start doing the stuff to get the bread scallop. Wait a minute. Now, either that's like a golden sword, or that's just a baguette wedged into a hilt. Is this how... Do we get a civil war during this? Can we get a civil war? Pretty please. I want a civil war. Can I have Rosa be the wielder of the bread scalper? Please. We need Rosa to wield the bread scalper. It is a requirement. What does that say? Rule Britannia. Britannia rules the waves. Well, maybe a flower, because our ships are terrible in this stupid salt water. Yeah, this is so stupid. I love this. I thought this mod was gonna have like a tiny ass crappy focus tree. No, I've been surprised. I judged the book by its cover. Wait, to get the... Oh, I have to do the 5 nights path to get the... Seriously? Oh, what the... The True League? What is happening over here? What? So they're gonna declare war on us at some point, by the looks of it. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be going to war with these guys anytime soon, so I'm actually gonna prepare naval invasions for these guys in advance. Yeah, I don't trust that focus tree of theirs. Sorry, what? Hold on, what is this? OnlyFans, the Uwu continues. Job at Best Bob. The Simps strike back. Return of the Horny. Contacting the sus imposter. What? Hack Muffin, not safe for work chat. 1984 in space. Hold on, what is this? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I want to question it. Ah, who's justifying against me? The True League. I knew it. I knew it. Those slippery little feathers. These slippery little bugs, which is some reason grew up by a griffin. They're normally changelings, but okay. Do you think our 2 destroyers could get us over there? Oh, here we go. We've managed to get superiority. Now, can we even land? Holy shit, we landed. Wait, what is this? Ah, of course. Now the Civil War thing starts in the middle of this. How long can I keep this up for before it chooses for me? Because I want to. Yeah, this is not good. This is. Okay, can we just like push really quickly? Like, I don't care about encirclements. I just need it. I just need to capitulate these guys because we need to switch over. We need to do the Civil War. We need to get Rosa. Good. Okay, select all that. Take all that. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we've taken that. Okay. So we'll stop them at any cost. The supremacists will start the Civil War, but we stay democratic. We change over to... Okay, we want to be supremacist, because now we can do... Engines of War. What do I keep? What do I have? I'll promote the conman. Yeah, he'll be our and the anime girl. Sure. Okay, I've got to be quick because they are. Yeah, gotta be quick about this. At least I got the capital though. That's like where most of the industry was, I think. Portal to hell. Okay, I could quickly end this Civil War now, but I'm just gonna drag it out just because I need to do help from beyond. I didn't actually think I would be able to get the Civil War. I was starting to fear that I would have to like start again. Why do I have planes? Since when did I have aircraft? Wait, what? Okay, you know what? Sure. A portal to a dark place. There is a deep history of the Bread League. It wasn't always the prosperous beacon for all to follow. It used to be filled with otherworldly beings. The Dread League, as it was called, was a cold, merciless place. However, in these trying times, some can become desperate. We may have to call on their services if we're going to win this war. Let's hope this is not going to backfire. With great magic comes greater consequences. Friends in dark places. There is one among the dead, a being named Rosa. They were sealed away, however, it may be time that we needed their help. They hold much sway over their people, and with the manpower and sheer size of their forces, we could be unstoppable. This may not be reversible. Wait, what? Load order of battle file dead. Oh, I got the starting units, the skeletons and the zombies. Yeah, skeleton soldiers and zombies. Embrace the dead. Into the unknown. Consequences for our actions. Oh no. Though bringing back the dead won us the war, it also gave rise to new problems. As they fought and died in the war, the dead seek enhanced power among the rest of the Bread League. even some rising to the same power as other muffins. This is concerning for the elite, however their experience and sway could be very helpful in the future. This may not be reversible. Can I even hold on to this territory? It's... okay, I might just make this a puppet, actually. Yeah, these guys would just be a puppet. Okay. Better dead than bread. I love how we're just, you know, we're playing a mod about the bread league, and instead of going down the path of bread, we just bring back Rosa. Wait, this ain't Rosa. What the hell? Nah, this ain't Rosa. I got scammed. You know, let's try and get back into the Empire. Let's do the bread crusade before we do the black crusade. Okay, let's take out the cake union. There we go. Now let's hope it goes better for these guys. Pastry Empire. Because that was embarrassing. Actually, no, it'd be embarrassing if I lost. Yeah, let's see. Back into the Empire. I have only just realized we don't have trains. Yeah, let's get the zombies over here because I need to fill out these front lines. So I am overextending like hell. Go. That also took a while. Anyways, what is this? The Dread League Reborn. We've got Mage Hold back. You know what? I mean, that's this path completely done. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it there for today. This was really fun. Didn't actually expect it to be this fun. It was crazy. Very crazy. A lot of bread. There is so much more to this mod than I thought there was going to be. This entire section right here is like its own video. Like just half of this focus tree. So I'll definitely be coming back to this. But that's all we have for today. So, see ya.